On the pitch here at the Grove, after I think it finished Halesowen down 4, St Ives 3. Russ Penn's come out to join us fairly quickly. Did you mean it to be that exciting?
To be honest, we've mentioned all week how high-scoring St Ives games are. That was their 90th goal today, but they've also conceded about 70 odd.
Yeah.
So we knew it could be a high-scoring game if we weren't on it. And I thought defensively as a team, not just the back line, we weren't quite on it defensively today. They were cheating a little bit. They were very good hoe. But I've got to say, I think that was our best attacking performance since I've been here. The front line, midfield, so energetic. And listen, you've got to win games differently sometimes. We've won it by being stubborn in the last month, and we've won it a different way, and that's what you've got to do to win leagues.
Do you get a chance to enjoy it as a manager when you see an end-to-end game like that?
Yeah, now I can enjoy it now when it's finished. So
just the last 2 hours.
Not when it's a circus like that and the goal is booming at 98th minute and they're getting a one-on-one. You know, these are the things we've got to manage so much better if we want to get more wins on the board next season. But great basis. I thought there were some really fantastic individual performances today. I'm delighted for them because it's great for the home crowd to see that performance on the last game of the season. I've won 3 at home now, which is 100% record. Couldn't have done much more to go into next season full of positives.
And as you say, last home ground, 1,200 and some odd here, and really great advert for the league, really.
Well, this is why I've come here, because I believe we can do something. Now the pressure's got to be on next season, but this is what football is about. I'm not saying we've got to run away with the league. I want us to be more competitive than we have been this season. We want to be challenging for the top 5, and I'm brave enough to say that. So hard work has started already. The lads have put on a show today, so listen, we've got to enjoy the week, training Tuesday and Thursday, and we go down Berkhamsted with a fantastic following.
A couple of players, I know it's not so important at this time, a couple of those, Josh Wheely, Rich Gregory on the bench today, coming back from injury. Are they likely to be in contention for next week?
Probably not. We have 3 fit players for the bench today, and I thought it'd be great for Richard Gregory and Josh to be a part of where we are. They were never coming on because they haven't trained and they're not fit to come on. Right. But I thought it was great to get them out there and to clap the fans at the end of the game, the end of a long hard season, which they've all played the part in.
Yeah, and then last week's injuries with Taylor and Redfern, you managed to get enough game time out of both of those.
Well, we have, and Will Harris, who we haven't mentioned, who was fantastic at Itching last week, he's gone down with a real bad illness on Thursday, so hopefully he's back next week. But we've got a good group, and whoever's been put out there in my last 9 games has always put a shift in, and I think that's a staple going forward. Yeah,
away next week, so going into the close season, you're one of these managers who gets everything sorted early on, or are you going to take some time off before then?
Well, I don't think you can sort anything early at this level, unfortunately. I think you've got to bide your time, you've got to do your research and make those contacts early with players we've got and with players that we want. So I'm going to enjoy the summer. I think there's a great vibe going into next year, and we want to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, and as you say, the 8 or 9 games that it'll have been, you've learned a huge amount in that time, haven't you?
I've learnt a lot. I've got brought in. I think this is why I did come in with 10 games to go, to be honest, to give me a head start on going into next season. I've learnt a hell of a lot. I've really enjoyed it. The club has surprised me with how forward we are in terms of facilities, the pitch, the crowd. So let's bring it all together and enjoy the last week of this season going into next year.
Brilliant. Enjoy today's game now you can. Now your team has won 4-3. Don't worry about the goals for now. It's a 4-3 win, and 1,200 and some odd people have gone away really happy.
No, great, and I think everyone I've spoke to have really enjoyed the game. So from a neutral, fantastic. Well, let's tighten up a little bit going into next week.
All right. Enjoy next week and get another win, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
All the best.